Now guys, Dave back again. Sorry I didn't make a video yesterday. I kind of wanted to, especially since I have the really since I have the time to make a daily. I'm not doing anything else. Tigger, look, your fans, they want to say hi. Tigger. He wants attention, but he's camera shy. So anyway, so yesterday was an interesting day. It was the first day that Heidi was at work all day, so I was pretty much alone all day. And there's been days like during the weekends and stuff where she works and I'm home alone, and that's perfectly fine. And I think the difference is I can get up, I can go to the grocery store, I can do things, I can go check the mail and stuff like that, which I have a story about that too. But anyway, so I was kind of depressed. I don't know, a lot of people say that like after surgery and stuff, part of it's due to the meds, but you can have like little bouts of depression and stuff. And I don't know, I kind of felt isolated. Co-workers and friends were checking in on me and stuff, but it wasn't until my friend Nima came by to pick me up about 2 o'clock to take me to, I was seeing a new primary doctor for my insurance, and so he picked me up, and it was great to see him. It was great to see another person. So and I apologize, I'm using the light on the phone. As soon as I feel up to it and I can get into my hobby room, which is right up there, you can kind of see the sliver of from the door. Then I can get my regular camera and start making videos with it, and it'll be better lit, things like that. My living room, I keep dark because this side of the house faces the sun, and I have blackout curtains up, so it blocks out a lot of light. I have the lighting from my entertainment center and for my statues and stuff. I don't have all of it up because otherwise it'd be too bright in here. So that's why I'm having to use the light on the phone. So anyway, so that doctor's visit went well. I thought that my discharge papers from the hospital said, follow up ASAP 1 week. And then when I called the doctor's office, they're like, no, it's supposed to be 10 to 14 days. So my first post-op appointment, and I guess that I get my sutures out, is going to be next Wednesday. And I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like. I'm looking forward to just getting this boot open to let my foot breathe. I did get permission from their office to open up the boot, but I can't do that myself, and I'm nervous about doing it at all. My shin is still really sore down toward the ankle. It's my understanding of what they ended up doing is they put plates and a couple of screws into the tibia fibia to hold them together and support them and everything. My ankle itself has not been fused, so that's good. I'm not supposed to lose any real mobility other than just arthritis, but that's something that time is going to have to tell. I am not your typical patient. I am very mobile, like I'm very ADHD, I'm very wanting to move. Just sitting still has been killing me. But yeah, so I ended up finally getting a wheelchair, and then they had to send someone out to change out the foot plates on it because they were about a foot too short. They had my dimensions right, but the problem is I'm built like a basketball player, and I am mostly leg. And yeah, so that didn't really end up working. I did end up taking a jaunt out to the mailbox, which is probably 50 yards one way and then 50 yards back out that way. And so I went out around. There is basically a wheelchair access with the curb out here. I went down that. It was hot. That made it really tiring. It was already like 91 degrees at like 10 a.m. when I decided to do it. I did make it down there. It was funny. One of our local maintenance guys came cruising by and he's like, "What the hell happened to you?" He's like, "Well, if you get in trouble, I'm just working in this apartment right here. Just holler and I'll like tow you back." And so I made it back. It was kind of frustrating, realizing I don't have as much upper body strength as I would like. I think part of that is due to neck issues and losing strength in my my hands and arms. Using the walker, I used it for going to the doctor's office yesterday, and then I've been using it for when I go upstairs, and it just kills my hands, like right in this section. It kills my wrist and my hands. It's just so hard and everything. So while I was having surgery, my Heidi was researching mobility options, and I'm supposed to have a funeral plaque unveiling next weekend that I'm going to in LA. And so she was looking at different things with that, and just in general. I wanted to try like a knee scooter, but the problem is, like I said, my shin is still really sore, and that didn't seem really viable right now. And even when we went to the place that sells the scooters and stuff like that, they didn't really recommend for someone like me, and especially my height, because they roll really easily and they can go really fast, and you can lose control. So with me being less than a week out from surgery, literally at this time last week, they were wheeling me upstairs to prep me for surgery. So I'm a week away from surgery. So she had been researching these knee walkers, and they looked interesting. We asked the physical therapist that came into the hospital, you know, if she'd seen them, if she had any experience. She's like, "Oh, I've heard about them, but I've never touched one. I don't know anything about it, but they look feasible." So after I was trying to brave it, I was trying to deal with what I had, and I finally broke down. I decided, I ended up ordering, it's from a company called iWalk, and it's a iWalk 2.0. And so what it is it's it almost works like an orthotic, like for an amputee. In fact, I saw a couple of videos that amputees have been using these, you know, the amputees that are below the knee, and they've been working really well as alternatives to their prosthetic. And so basically what ends up happening is, you know, it latches onto your leg, your thigh, behind your knee, and then you can adjust it up and down where it attaches to your calf and everything. And then your hands free. Both hands are free, and it turns it into basically just an extension of your leg. You just have to get used to that extra weight that's going to be hanging off the back. So I ended up ordering that on Amazon this morning, and it will be delivered today. So I'm looking forward to getting that. So look forward to me showing you guys that. I'm kind of interested in that. It'd be bionic. And so yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update though, and thank you for all your love and support. And definitely stay tuned. I am going to have a lot more videos coming just as soon as I can get up there. One of the things I am super stoked about is I'm not going to have to butt scoot up and down the stairs. You know, supposedly you can use this, the knee crutch, to be able to go up and down stairs, which will be a lifesaver for me. Because my ass is sore as hell. Like, I don't have a bunch of cushion back there. Speaking of, I've ended up losing like 9-10 pounds in the last week. Not the way I wanted to lose weight. I know most of it is muscle mass, so I'm kind of sad about that. But I wanted to give you guys an update. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, YouTube.